Welcome to this week's episode of Success in Women. I'm Linda, and as you can see, I'm all by myself. That's because Andrea is in Florida, and I happen to come back to Canada. Mind you, it's a winter wonderland, and I'm wondering why I actually made that decision. But I do have things to take care of in Canada, so I felt it was a good time to come home. But because of that, you're getting me alone. So Andrea and I have made the executive decisions that I'm going to introduce you to something that we're coming out with on Instagram. You know, Andrea and I every week talk about, how to help you in your business and personal life to become more successful. Our show, Success in Women, is all about women helping women. But we've decided, what about when it's not about work? So, what am I talking about? We're coming out with an Instagram called Beyond 9 to 5. And 9 to 5 is a metaphor. You could be working shift work. It doesn't make any difference at all. The idea is, what do you do in your downtime? It can't always be focused on work, and never about the fun time, never about the playtime. Because if that happens, when you actually retire, what happens is that you have no life outside your job. And for some people, it makes it very, very difficult to actually adjust and enjoy their retirement. And a lot of times you'll hear people say, oh yeah, no problem. If I retire, I'll have many things to do. It's not as easy as it sounds. Filling up 24/7 can be very, very difficult. And if you start now balancing your life with fun things, then you'll want to spend more time doing those fun things when you actually say, I've called it quits. I am no longer doing the 9 to 5 grind. So we're going to be sharing things that we have been sharing right now on Success in Women, but we're going to focus more the fun things on Beyond the 9 to 5. So we're going to be talking about traveling, because that's a big thing for me and Andrea. And actually next month, holy moly. What's interesting? This is the end of February, and Andrea and I in middle of March will be going on a cruise together, and we'll be filming when we do the cruise, and that's going to be on our short clips when we send it for Instagram to post, so you can see how I'll say, live when we're not working and not focused on just, I'll say, the Success and Women episodes. So we're going to have some fun episodes on that one on the Instagram. But the other thing is as well, sometimes when we're in Florida especially, we'll get together and, we'll entertain at one of our apartments and we'll cook up stuff. We'll share more of that. We'll share when we go shopping. And I had a cousin that was in town recently from California, and I took her over to the big Sawgrass Mall that we have in Fort Lauderdale, and she was blown away. She absolutely loved Sawgrass Mills. So next time I go, and I'll probably be going when I go back to Florida, I'll probably be going back with Andrea, but I've been staying away from the malls, but I actually had a really good time. And I should have been filming some of our shopping sprees and some of the things that we bought, because it was fun. And for me to say that is a big deal, because I am not a shopper. But because I've been away from doing that for so long, I had a good time, and I thought, you might enjoy the experience, especially if you're anything like me and not basically a shopper. But some of your downtime might be into seeing what's new and fashionable. And you might even catch a sale or so. And I even signed up for a loyalty program and got some extra discounts, which I always love the discounts. I'm a big thing for that. But life has to be about the balance, and you want to make sure that you're not always focused on work, because, they say, like when you don't play, it can make you a dull person. You don't want to be considered dull. And if you enjoy putting your feet up and relaxing, taking a bubble bath, we're not going to be actually filming the bubble bath, but that could be some of the fun stuff that you actually do. And that's okay. So if you really enjoy our program from week to week, but now want to see the other side of how we live, then you want to tune in to Beyond 9 to 5. You want to actually subscribe to the Instagram, and then you want to share it with other people that you think might be able to enjoy getting a lift, because maybe you see them as workaholics and they really just don't know how to enjoy life. Part of what I've done when I've recently come back to Canada, I actually drove and I listened to audiobooks. Now, not that I can film and show you that. What I did film, and I will be sharing with you, is a couple of the hotels that I stayed on the way home from Fort Lauderdale to Toronto, because those hotels were like suites. They're bigger than my apartment. They were beautiful. They were comfortable. And both hotels had a fantastic breakfast. So if you decide you're going to be going either alone or with the family or a girls' trip, and you want to, stop on your way to Florida, either coming back up or going down, these are great places to stop at. And lots of choices for restaurants, hotels, gas stations, all the things that you want to have, when you're traveling. And so I will be sharing that as well. They will be coming out shortly. But take the time for you. Remember, you are important. And as much as you can spend your days and nights learning, sometimes you just want to wind down with a nice cup of tea or a glass of wine or a cup of coffee. Like Andrea drinks coffee all day long, so for her it doesn't even bother her at night. Sometimes it bothers me, sometimes it doesn't. But anyway, however you want to do it, tune in for our little clips either on TikTok or Instagram. Share it with your friends, but remember to subscribe and have fun. And if there's something you want to share with us, please feel free. And Andrea and I are always open to ideas of things that you want to see more of, because we do a lot of stuff that we don't film, and it might be things that you are actually more interested in. So if you want to see more of what we do in our spare time, let us know. But don't forget to like, share, and please subscribe, because we do all of this for you. So until next time, and of course, we'll be in March. Oh my God, ending the first quarter of the year. We'll have something very interesting on success in women for you. But tune in to Beyond 9 to 5 as well. I'm Linda. Andrea will be back next week. And we'll see you on Fridays, but every day on Beyond 9 to 5. See you then.